Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm super excited that you found my channel, and I'm ecstatic to show you some of my tips today. So today you will be learning how to do the pink seam finish. I will be showing you the one without the top stitch, but there is one that you can do with the top stitch. So let's get started. So I did cut my muslin in half. So now we're going to steady the camera. So now we're going to get into sewing. For this sample, we're going to do 5/8, and 5/8 is usually the standard, and you can find the exact measurement if you don't want to mark down your sample. You can find it here on the sewing machine. It will say 5/8. Usually all sewing machines will have this ruler in the back where you can see the measurements. So the first thing we're going to do is line up our fabric, right? Place it not directly lining with the foot, but over to that 5/8, and then the lever is in the back. We're just going to pull that down. Make sure you're staying on that line there, just so everything is equal. And then as you're coming to the end, just make sure you back stitch as well. Okay. And then you're going to lift up the lever in the back to lift up the foot. And then this is where the scissors come in handy. You just grab them and snip. Or you can actually use the blade on the side of the machine if your machine has one. But then you'll still have to clip, so whatever works for you. And just make sure you clip the other side that had the extra strings as well, just so everything is neat. And now that we have this complete, we're going to go in and we're going to press this seam open, and then we are going to press the back so it's nice and crisp. Pressing the seam open. Then we're going to press on this side just to make sure everything is, making sure it's on. Yeah, it's on. It's just... So this is fun. Usually this is how it should look after you do the press on both sides. Really clean. You can pull away the extra threads or cut them. Recommend snipping. But no. Take your time, make sure you pull back the other fabric so you're not clipping that as well, because you just want to get your seam allowance. And I usually do about half. Usually good, and I try to line up, you know, the triangle as best as I can. So that's one side, and then I'm going to do the other side the same.
Y'all calling me crazy when a bitch been ballin' all day like Brady. Crazy.